Welcome to Attendance 101. We are here to discuss our truancy intervention program. You are watching this video likely because your child has received enough absences to require some type of truancy intervention. We want to work together as a district, as a school, to ensure that each child has access to the best education possible. And regular attendance at school is a very important part. The Texas Education Code are the laws that govern the state education for all families. All students under the age of 19 are required to attend school under Section 25.085 of the Texas Education Code. Failure to attend school without excuse on 10 or more days or parts of days within a 6-month period in the same school year may result in referral to court for truant conduct per section 25.0915 for ages 12 to 18. For elementary age students, this means that the parent is contributing to non-attendance. The district may file a complaint with the court against the student's parent for criminal offense if the parent fails to require the student to attend school as required by law and the student's absences exceed the amount specified under section 25.085. What does that mean? The state law requires all students under the age of 19 to attend school. The state law prohibits 10 or more unexcused absences in a semester. Parents and students are legally responsible for ensuring that the students attend school, and the school is responsible to send a warning notice regarding students' absences. You should receive a letter from our registrar regarding your child's risk of truancy when they have missed days of school. You should get those letters when they've missed 3 days, when they've missed 6 days, and then again when they have missed 9 days. After they have missed 9 days, then a more extensive measure of truancy provision starts, as this presentation. So we can excuse certain absences. A school district shall excuse students from attending school for these specific things: observing religious holy days, attending a required court appearance, a temporary absence resulting from a healthcare professional if that student commences classes or returns to school on the same day of the appointment, personal illness, quarantine, weather or road conditions that make travel hazardous, or any other unusual cases that are acceptable to the principal. But in those cases, you want to make sure that you have prior permission by the principal. The big thing here is communication. Communication is the key. You want to communicate with your child's teacher as well as the campus attendance clerk, just so that we're informed of what's happening, what's keeping your child from being present at school. And if you can keep us informed of those things, we can let you know where we stand in terms of absences. Parents can also make a request to have absences excused. The way to do this is essentially to send a letter to the campus, again, to communicate what's happening. You can make a request by submitting a note to the attendance clerk with this information. We need to have first and last name. We need to have the date of the absence, and we need the reason for the absence. In addition to that, we need a contact number and signature of that parent or guardian. Notes should be submitted to the campus attendance clerk within 48 hours of the student's return to campus. A parent note can excuse up to 3 consecutive days. However, if the student is absent for 4 or more consecutive days, a doctor's note is required. Now, just want to separate and make things, let's make a difference. So, truancy versus the loss of credit. Truancy can possibly be prevented with proper communication. However, loss of credit means that they were not in the classroom enough time to earn credit for the coursework that is being taught. However, credit may be awarded if the student completes a plan that has been approved by the principal to meet the instructional requirements of that class. So truancy is focused only on unexcused absences. So when we're talking about truancy and filing for truancy, that is only unexcused absences. Communication with the school and letting us know what is going on may prevent truancy. However, loss of credit includes all absences, excused and unexcused. The only absences that are not included in the loss of credit are school related absences. For example, like UIL events. If a student misses more than 10% of a semester, that's about 9 days, the student loses credit for that semester. And in that situation, the student would have to complete a plan. We'll come up with a plan, and it has to be approved by the school principal for that student to meet the instructional requirements to regain credit for that course. So, the effects of truancy. Why is this important? Why is attendance at school important? Truancy can lead to one or more of the following things: court fines for the students and the parent, prevention of attaining a driver's license. The kids get older, they want to get a driver's license. They have to show that they've been at school enough days for them to receive their license. You could get a suspended or revoked driver's license. And also loss of credit, failing that grade level, retention. All of those things is why the attendance at school is important. In addition to those things, we all want what's best for our kids. Attendance, poor attendance, truancy increase these risk factors. So it's an increase of dropout, it's an increase for substance abuse, it's an increase for teen pregnancy, and it's an increase for delinquency when your child is absent from school. So we're setting them up for a future with higher risk. And we all want to do what's best for our kids. We all want to ensure that they have the best education opportunity possible. And attendance is a big part. They need to be here on campus. Your role as a parent, we need your support. We need your support. We need to ensure that your child attends school when they are able. We do understand that things happen, but when your child is able, they should be at school. Anytime possible, they should be at school. And keep up with your child's attendance. If you have questions about child's attendance, please contact the school to get more information. Provide notes when your child is absent. Communicate with the school. Communication, communication, communication. Communicate with your child's teacher and the campus clerk so that we know what's happening, so that we can prevent any of these truant behaviors if possible. And if you need assistance, if there are things happening in your family and you need help, we are here to support you as well. We can assist through our counseling department or other community service programs. So if you need something, please do not hesitate to ask, and we can see what we can do. We may have services or resources available to help you. We all want what's best for our kids. We want them to have the best education possible, and attendance is a key part. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, you got something from this. Let's work together to get our kids what they need.